Hey guys, lately we've been really busy. We've had a bit of a tough few weeks actually here doing the cars. We had a Shogun, the silver one that we bought and fundraised for. Unfortunately, it did set off to Ukraine, and then a few hours into the journey, it broke down. Really unfortunate series of events anyway. Something actually hit the timing belt cover, which smashed the timing belt cover, hit the balance belt, which knocked the timing out of it. So unfortunately it was 2.5 hours away. It had to be recovered back, but luckily, we have got it going again. So I'll just show you a clip now of how, what happened and how we fixed it. But it is on its way back to Ukraine as of this morning, with £5,000 worth of radios for the Ukrainian army in the vehicle. Alright guys, so this is the damage. So something's come off. It's hit the timing case, and there's another belt that comes around this bit here. It's a balance belt. It's got a timing belt and you've got a balance belt, and it's actually took a fucking piece of the engine off here, the actual block. So yeah, that's what's happened basically. So there's like full of debris in the bottom here, but I mean the fact that the mobile mechanic didn't spot it is fucking alarming really, because I mean it's pretty bad on his behalf really. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you an update with that. So yeah, thank you to Jeremy, who's one of our most reliable drivers at the minute. Jeremy's been working with me for the last few months, delivering cars to Ukraine, and yeah, good luck, Jez, with the journey. So here we've got a Nissan Navara. So, and what we've had to do with this one is take the tub off, because the rear chassis is quite corroded. So for anybody who doesn't know, Nissan Navaras, they tend to snap here, and as you can see there's a few holes and everything around this mountain here. So what you can do with a Nissan Navara, you have a chassis strengthening kit, which is 5mm steel, laser cut, and you can weld these plates on. But what we're going to do, we're going to cut out the rot, make sure we do a proper job. We've removed the tub. You meant to actually put it on a stand, but unfortunately we don't have one, so it is what it is. But as you can see, the chassis is pretty poor, so we will be repairing that with Gary there. And also we've got another Mitsubishi Shogun at another garage, which we've done a full service on, which will be ready tomorrow. And got an L200 here, which is going also this week out to Ukraine. And there's another L200 here which came in as part of another organisation, but they asked us to look at it to get it ready for Ukraine, so we've given that a service. Also, it had no coolant in it, so it's a good job it did come in, because it was bone dry. Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3 if you include the Navara, and 2 Shoguns. And we have more coming in tomorrow. Now it is only me and Gary here. We do get some help from next door, just with lifting and a couple of mechanical bits, but as you can see, we're really flat out. Having to actually turn people away at the minute, because we just don't have the time. There's not enough hours in the day to do all this, but hopefully this week we can get a few of these moving out to Ukraine. I haven't been in Ukraine now for about 5 weeks, so I am going to be returning to Ukraine in the next couple of weeks once we've got some of this load ready. We are going to be running a convoy with some of our friends from down south, and that involves a couple of vehicles, and obviously we'll have some more vehicles in at this point as well. So all this is, is really down to your support, and it's we're really grateful, because your support helps us to pay for the workshop and do all this kind of stuff that we're doing, because one thing that's always needed and really needed in Ukraine is vehicles, and reliable vehicles. And unfortunately there's a lot of people out there who are sending vehicles to Ukraine, and they're charging an absolute fortune to do that, and we don't do that. We try and do things properly, and make sure that people are getting the best service and the best vehicles, because it is life and death, and that's what it boils down to. It's a life and death situation out there. So I'm just going to show you a picture of the other Shogun that we've got at my brother's garage. I've been working on that this morning, getting it all serviced and ready. It did need a new sensor as well, but that is definitely going out as well. So one of the other orgs is going to be taking that car, so make sure we get it ready for what it's going to be doing. And as I said before, in the Shogun that we've got going over with Jeremy, there's £5,000 worth of radios for the military, for the combat medics, which has been mostly funded by Brandon. So thank you to Brandon supporters for that. I just solve all the other issues. That's my job when it comes to the radios. Brandon pays, I do the rest. So we've managed to get them, and that is going to a unit which lost everything. They lost absolutely everything. I think it's the Hospitallers. So yeah, keep supporting us, please keep supporting us. I will be back in Ukraine in the next couple of weeks. Not sure when that is yet, but it is going to be within the next month. And I'm looking forward to getting back. I needed a bit of a headspace away from it, I must admit. Obviously when Swampy died a few months ago, it just kind of brought things back again, when I lost Cameron, and it was a bit tough, because it's it's hard to say really, but I always feel like people who die seem to get forgotten about really quickly. We can't forget about these people, because Chris did a lot for everybody, and I owe a lot to Chris for my Ukraine everything, Ukraine experience, So thank you to you guys for supporting. You're supporting this, and this is really important at the minute. And even the army said to me, Harley, just the mines will be there in 2 years. We need the vehicle. So yeah, that's all I can do. We're doing our best. We are working 7 days a week. Gary is not so much for me, but yeah, 7 days a week, 12-15 hours a day. We're really at it. So, and that's down to your support. So thank you very much. Thank you.